make sure I'm live before I start. I believe I'm live, but let's see. Let's make sure. But in the meantime, gods and goddesses, how are you guys? It's another bathroom conversation with Goddess Masterpiece. I apologize for yesterday. I tried to stream the versus battle with Brandy and Monica. And yeah, it was an epic fail. I tried though, so I'm not mad at myself, but that's not my expertise. You know, I'm being honest. But nonetheless, I enjoyed the whole versus challenge battle, whatever you want to call it. This was an epic one. They had over 1 million people viewing at one time. At one time, I've never seen less than 1 million people in there. So, Brandy versus Monica, I thought it was dope. It's just in my age group, my era. You know, I grew up listening to these ladies. They're a couple of years older than me, but they were kind of a part of the blueprint of music that I came up in elementary, junior high school listening to, even high school. And we knew that there was tension, some so-called tension amongst them in the past. But remember, this is before social media. So, you know, celebrities wasn't going on rants and getting in depth into what exactly was happening. They was having interviews. You know, if the interviewer didn't ask certain questions, then the fans just wouldn't know. Um, but of course, in the aftermath, I thought it was a great idea. I enjoyed it. I laughed. I cried. You know, but of course, people always nitpick and find something wrong to be able to say, I noticed this or I noticed that. Now, you know, because I read the comments. I was reading posts from the Shade Room and a couple other blog sites. And the people in the comments, they don't come to play. They said Monica was shady. You know, Brandy was trying to extend the olive branch to her to sing with her. There was some little shady shit because that was the one part I peeped. I peeped how Brandy passed Monica the mic when one of her songs came on. I think it was Sitting Up in My Room or Best Friend, one of them. And she was like, girl, sing. I've been singing along with all your songs. I heard Brandy say that. Yeah, she did. And Monica, guess what? She stood there with the mic in her hand, like, and put it down. Like I sing when I want to sing. I don't sing because you want me to sing. And so here's my issue with this whole thing. Like a good friend of mine pointed out, why is it the versus battle? Now, don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful thing, but in hindsight, let's really think about this. Why do they have to pin black people against each other in order to shine? Mind you, a lot of the acts that's been on there had some underlying tension at some time. Not all of them. Some of them that they try to get in the verses, they had some type of underlying tension. And it's like, do y'all want people to beef with each other? People with real beefs is like, are they promoting them squash it? Because in this instance, I don't think it's that they didn't squash the beef, Brandy and Monica. I think they're just two different individuals that don't relate. Okay? There was a couple other things that happened that was like, some people say cringeworthy. Some people, you know, really felt like Monica was being a mean girl. But then there's people that said Brandy was being a mean girl. So it's all your own perception. But I did see shade from both sides. Slight shade. Friendly shade. So it's to the point where it's like, I can be cordial with you for business reasons, but we're not really friends. When Monica was about to play her song, Use a Hoe, well, she did play the song. Brandy was like, "Oh, my daughter's here. Sarai is here." Or Sarai. Sarai is here. Sarai is like 18 years old. And I know that because me and Brandy was pregnant at the same time with my first child. He's 18. So, I mean, and Monica's like, well, my daughter's here. She knows how her mother is. So, again, two different personalities. Then, y'all got to keep in mind, Monica was getting dragged all week. All week. Did people in the comments forget that part? Y'all dragged this woman all week because of C murder. Now she's supposed to come on there happy. She's supposed to get on there all goofy and shit. She's upset. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry, guys. That's my daughter. It's okay. She can come. So, yeah. Y'all dragged Monica all week. And now y'all expect her to be happy-go-lucky. Like, oh, nothing happened. Now, peep how she started talking about. Now, her and Brandy had a situation where Brandy said it was a guy that liked Monica and she also liked her. And she called Monica and told her that Monica changed her number within 24 hours. So maybe they always had some underlying beef about a man that Monica never gave over because she's a Scorpio and she's, unforgiving and kind of vindictive. She's never gonna forgive Brandy for that. And so she pointed out how that's only certain situations. There's some situations where when she loves somebody, she loved hard, and then she dropped the song "Should Have Known Better," which we all know that was for C Murder. I mean, people in that era that are Monica fans. That song was for C Murder. He was the love of her life at that time. And the song is about a guy that is locked up. She's doing time with him. Should have known better. Right. So anyway, I didn't come on here for long, guys. I just wanted to give my 2 cents on the whole versus battle and say it's a beautiful thing. It showcases, talent that is not just youthful, talent that is of the past. And it should give these younger artists inspiration to what to aspire to. And I feel like we always have to kind of be up against each other though in order to get clout, get attention. Even in the pro-black sector, everybody's beefing with each other, and ultimately that brings people to watching it because it's drama. People love the drama, and people are still causing drama with Monica and Brandy in the comment section all over the internet right now. And just let them rock. If they okay with not being friends, let it be. You can't force people to be cool, be BFFs, because they're in similar age groups. Um, it's just not gonna happen. But anyway, y'all, like I said, I only came here for my 2 cents. I love y'all. I'll be back with more content. I tried with the streaming. It's all right. I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna get better. I love y'all though. Have a good rest of the evening. Be blessed.